As the sun sank beneath the horizon, casting long shadows across the council chamber, the weight of suspicion bore down on my shoulders. The eyes of the knights, once filled with camaraderie, now glinted with doubt and mistrust. I stood before them, resolute and determined, ready to reclaim their faith in me. Commander Galen, his silver armor gleaming, broke the tense silence. Aiden, son of Althea, our once unbreakable bond of trust now hangs by a thread. How can we be certain that you won't bring ruin upon us all? I met his gaze, my voice steady. Commander Galen, brothers of the council, I understand your skepticism, but I swear upon my blade and my honor that I am loyal to the core. My past may be shrouded in darkness, but my commitment to this realm burns brighter than ever. Sir Tristan, his eyes narrowed, stepped forward. Words alone cannot mend what has been broken. We need actions, Aiden. Show us beyond a shadow of a doubt where your true allegiance lies. I took a step closer, my voice filled with conviction. I ask for a chance, my brothers, to prove myself in the crucible of trials. Give me a task that tests my resolve, and I shall emerge triumphant. Only then can you witness the depths of my dedication. A murmuring spread through the council, uncertainty etched on their faces. I knew I had to sway them, to rekindle the spark of trust that had been extinguished. With unwavering determination, I pressed on. Sir Galen's gaze softened, his voice carrying a hint of hope. Aiden, son of Althea, we understand your plea. We bestow upon you a daunting mission, one that will test your mettle and prove your worth. Venture into the perilous dark forest and retrieve the ancient Phoenix Stone. It is only through such an act that we may begin to rebuild what has been shattered. I felt a surge of both trepidation and excitement coursing through my veins. This mission was no ordinary test. It was a chance to reclaim my honor and restore the brotherhood we had once cherished. I bowed my head in gratitude, my voice sincere. Thank you, Commander Galen, and esteemed council members. I accept this challenge, and I swear upon my life that I shall return with the Phoenix Stone and prove my unwavering loyalty to this brotherhood. With determined strides, I left the council chamber and retreated to my quarters. Nightfall enveloped the fortress, echoing the darkness within my heart. The task ahead was perilous, the dark forest brimming with untold dangers. Yet, I knew that within those treacherous depths lay my chance at redemption. I prepared my gear with a mixture of anticipation and apprehension, my mind focused on the journey ahead. In the quiet solitude of my quarters, I pondered the true trial that awaited me. Was it in the formidable shadows of the forest, or within the hearts of my fellow knights? Only time would reveal the answer. As I donned my armor and tightened the straps, I couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope. The mission to retrieve the Phoenix Stone held the potential to bridge the chasm that had formed between us. With every step into the looming darkness of the dark forest, I resolved to prove that I was worthy of their trust once more, and that the bonds of our brotherhood could be reforged. Legend whispered of the Phoenix Stone, a mythical artifact said to hold the power of restoration and renewal. It was rumored to possess an otherworldly energy that could mend wounds and even resurrect life itself. As I embarked on my journey to retrieve this extraordinary relic, a mix of hope and trepidation coursed through my veins. The path to the Phoenix Stone led me through treacherous terrain, where dense forests concealed ancient secrets and towering mountains challenged my endurance. The whispers of mythical creatures and long-forgotten guardians echoed through the wind, warning me of the perils that lay ahead. Guided by ancient scrolls and the remnants of forgotten maps, I navigated through the labyrinthine corridors of the dark forest. Its dense foliage seemed to shift and twist, trying to deter me from my quest. But I pressed on, my resolve unwavering. Mysteries enshrouded the forest, and every step I took seemed to unveil new riddles. Ancient stone pillars engraved with cryptic symbols stood as guardians of the secrets hidden within. I deciphered their messages, piecing together fragments of the past, inching closer to the fabled Phoenix Stone. As I delved deeper into the forest's heart, danger lurked around every corner. I encountered elusive creatures that tested my skills and cunning. Yet, with each obstacle I overcame, my determination grew stronger. The allure of the Phoenix Stone fueled my determination, beckoning me forward. At the culmination of my arduous journey, I arrived at a sacred clearing, bathed in ethereal light. There, beneath a towering ancient tree, lay the resting place of the Phoenix Stone. Its radiance was mesmerizing, casting a warm glow that filled the air with a tangible sense of magic. With reverence, I approached the stone, feeling its pulsating energy resonate within me. As I reached out to claim it, a surge of power coursed through my veins, as if the stone recognized my purpose and deemed me worthy of its gift. The moment I grasped the Phoenix Stone, a brilliant burst of light enveloped me, infusing every fiber of my being with its mystical essence. I could feel its restoration energy flow through me, a wellspring of healing power ready to be unleashed upon the world. As I stood there, holding the Phoenix Stone, I knew that my journey had only just begun. With this extraordinary relic in my possession, I had the means to mend not only physical wounds, but also the scars that had torn our brotherhood apart. The elixir of restoration was now in my hands, and it was up to me to harness its power for the greater good. With newfound determination, I embarked on the journey back to the nights far away, carrying the Phoenix Stone as a symbol of hope and redemption. Little did I know that the true test awaited me within the fortress walls, where the consequences of my actions would shape the destiny of the realm and the bonds of brotherhood. As I made my way back, my thoughts consumed by the power of the Phoenix Stone, little did I know that treachery lurked in the shadows, ready to pounce upon me. Sir Kendrick, a newly appointed knight, had conspired with remnants of the fallen kingdom of Morgoth, seeking to steal the stone for their own wicked ambitions. Blinded by promises of land, titles, and wealth, he had become a pawn in their dangerous game. Unbeknownst to me, my father, King Consort Arik of Althea, and Lord Seraphine had been silently tracking my every step. They suspected foul play and sought to protect me from harm. Little did any of us know that the threads of betrayal were about to unravel in a brutal and unexpected fashion. Under the cover of darkness, the ambush was set into motion. Sir Kendrick and his cohorts struck with venomous intent, catching me off guard. The clash of steel and the screams of battle filled the air, shattering the peaceful night. I fought fiercely, my heart filled with determination to protect both myself and the precious Phoenix Stone. Suddenly, emerging from the shadows, my father and Lord Seraphine revealed themselves, rallying our loyal men to join the fray. Together we fought with unwavering resolve, a united front against the forces of treachery. In that moment, our bond as father and son and as comrades in arms burned brighter than ever. Yet, as fate would have it, tragedy struck in the midst of chaos. A swift and merciless blow found its mark, severing my father's life from his body. Time seemed to stand still as I beheld the heart-wrenching sight. Grief and disbelief washed over me, threatening to drown me in their depths. My allies rushed to my father's side, desperate to revive him, but their efforts were in vain. Meanwhile, our foes took advantage of the turmoil, snatching the Phoenix Stone and retreating into the darkness. They had claimed a partial victory, leaving us in the wake of loss and shattered hopes. With heavy hearts, we cradled my father's lifeless body, vowing to honor his memory and fulfill the legacy he had left behind. In solemn procession, we began the journey back to Avaritia, the kingdom my mother, Queen Althea, had once ruled. Each step was burdened by grief, but also fueled by the burning desire for justice and vengeance. Lord Seraphine, a pillar of strength and loyalty, stood by my side, offering his unwavering support in this dark hour. Together, we walked the path, our footsteps echoing with determination and the thirst for retribution. The road ahead was shrouded in uncertainty, but our resolve remained unyielding. Carrying my father's lifeless form, surrounded by the remaining knights of Avaritia, we forged ahead. The weight of loss pressed upon me, mingling with the fire of vengeance that blazed within. We vowed to reclaim the stolen Phoenix Stone, to unveil the depths of betrayal, and to bring those responsible to justice. The road to Avaritia stretched before us, a path of trials and tribulations, but we were resolute. Our unity, resilience, and unwavering pursuit of justice would guide us through the darkest of times. My heart burned with a fervent determination to avenge my father's untimely demise and restore honor to our fallen kingdom. As we arrived at the gateway to Avaritia, a hush fell over the streets. The people of Avaritia, soldiers and knights, stood in somber silence, bowing their heads as a mark of respect for the fallen king. The sight was a powerful testament to the reverence and loyalty they held for King Consort Arik. Queen Althea, overcome with a flood of emotions, stood at the forefront of the palace, her eyes welling with tears. As the carriage carrying her beloved husband's body passed, she couldn't hold back her sorrow, her heart aching at the loss she had suffered. Yet amidst the pain, a glimmer of hope ignited within her as she caught sight of her long-lost son, Aiden, walking alongside Lord Seraphine. Prince Caleb, Aiden's twin brother, stood beside their mother, his expression a mix of sadness for their father's death and joy at his brother's return. The reunion was bittersweet, a mingling of grief and relief, but the family was together once more. To commemorate Aiden's homecoming and celebrate the life of King Consort Arik, Queen Althea decided to host a grand royal banquet. The halls of the palace were adorned with opulence, and a feast fit for royalty was laid out before us. It was a moment to honor our fallen king and to gather our strength for the challenges that lay ahead. Joined by Esmeralda, the voodoo priestess, and Lord Seraphine and his family, we sat at the grand table sharing stories, memories, and plans for the burial of the king. It was also an opportunity to discuss the pressing matter of finding Sir Kendrick and the impending threat from Berelia, the fallen kingdom of Morgoth. Amidst the indulgence of the feast, Esmeralda received a raven, a message from one of her spies. Her face turned grave as she read the words aloud. "The dragon has awakened in Berelia, and Morgoth's son, Argoth the Shadowbane, is amassing an army." The news sent a chill through the air, signaling the brewing storm on the horizon. With the feast celebration tinged with the urgency of impending war, we realized that our time for mourning was limited. The next step was clear. We had to prepare ourselves for the inevitable clash with Berelia, reclaim the stolen Phoenix Stone, and ensure that justice was served for the fallen king. And so, as the banquet continued, our minds focused on the tasks ahead. Plans were made, alliances formed, and strategies crafted. The fate of Avaritia hung in the balance, and we knew that we must act swiftly and decisively to protect our realm. As the night grew darker, we retired to our chambers, the weight of responsibility heavy upon our shoulders. The raven's ominous message echoed in our minds, serving as a constant reminder of the impending danger that awaited us.